a grid operator pings a generator to ensure that that generator can run their combustion turbine usually up or down to meet a load, because the loads and resources in all systems have to be at balance all the time, or you don't have 60 hertz and the system falls apart. So regulation service is needed 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. And we recognize that the traditional way of providing regulation service was through combustion turbines running up and down, responding to a signal from the grid operator, PGM or New England ISO or the Midwest ISO or in Texas ERCOT, whoever it may be, or California, the California ISO. But doing that, a combustion turbine doing that, number one, is very slow and awkward in doing it because it's a huge, massive machine and it can't all of a sudden turn one way and then turn the other. It takes 30 seconds to a minute and a half to respond to the signal and get back and meet that curve. And it also makes that combustion turbine run extremely inefficiently. Because you can imagine if you're running this thing, it'd be like your car, running your car up and down all the time, slow, fast, you can imagine what kind of gas mileage you'd get. Well, it's the same kind of thing with a combustion turbine. You don't get very good fuel efficiency if you do that, but they do that and they get paid for it. They get paid for it to provide that regulation service. Well, we recognize that there's lots of other things out there, resources that can provide regulation service. Flywheels, batteries in electric cars, for example, or standalone batteries, loads, water heaters, electric water heaters, PV system potentially could, anything that can be accessed electronically and be told to turn on and off, or be told to inject power like a PV system could potentially, or draw power out by reducing its output and allowing power to come into the load. Anything that